In the battle to get more people vaccinated, there's been a continuing debate over your natural immunity after getting COVID versus your immunity from receiving the vaccine.
It is coming back into the spotlight this week after Florida's governor said that natural immunity is stronger than the Pfizer vaccine. But is that true? Hope Ford is verifying the facts for us tonight. Hope?
Yeah, well, Governor Ron DeSantis referenced a study out of Israel, a country with one of the highest vaccination rates in the world. I read that study and several others to find out if natural immunity from having COVID lasts longer than immunity from vaccines. To start, here are our sources. They're all studies, so we'll just name where they were conducted: Michigan Medicine, Israel, Rockefeller University, the CDC, and Oregon Health and Science University. The answer, yes, natural immunity is stronger, but this needs context. A study by Israeli researchers found a group of vaccinated people had a higher risk of a breakthrough infection compared to those who had COVID and were never vaccinated. The second group had a lower chance of reinfection. However, this study didn't account for social distancing or mask wearing habits, so it didn't account for the risk of infection. Michigan Medicine recently released a peer-reviewed study showing patients with mild COVID infections produced antibodies protecting them from reinfection for up to 6 months. And at Rockefeller University, researchers found the cells that remember the virus form for a lengthier period in people with natural immunity, several months compared to a few weeks with vaccines. So why does this need context? Well, authors of these studies caution against catching COVID in hopes of immunity, as someone risks long-term symptoms and even death. And studies show a vaccine is still a good idea, even if you've had COVID. Research from the CDC showed Kentucky patients who had COVID and were never vaccinated were more than twice as likely to get reinfected than those who had COVID but got vaccinated. Another study from Oregon Health and Science University backs that up as well. So the studies, including the Israel study that Governor DeSantis referenced, find natural immunity can last longer than immunity through vaccination, but of course it comes with a risk. And additional studies show vaccination after having COVID provides greater protection than getting COVID and never getting vaccinated.